Hello and welcome to the video. So, I have a question to ask you. Does your first touch suck? Well, you're not the only one. Many players struggle with first touch, but don't worry. In this video, we will go over the best drills to improve your first touch, so stay tuned. But before you start passing the ball into a wall, there's something that you need to know about first touch training. There are two factors you absolutely must take into consideration when structuring your first touch training sessions. These two are repetition and progression. So, what does this mean and why does it matter here? It basically means that you need to repeat certain drills and progress others. You should perform some first touch drills throughout your career over and over again in the same form, while you should constantly progress other drills, making them more challenging. So this ensures that you ingrain the foundational pattern of receiving the ball, but also that you are constantly challenging yourself and improving. If you are really serious about improving your first touch, there's a link in the description for our first touch training program if you want to go check it out. And if you want to become a professional player, there's a full guide on how to do that in the description. It's totally free, so go check it out. Okay, so let's get into the drills. Okay, drill number one, we have wall/partner passing. This sounds very basic, but it's an absolute must. This drill fits into the repetition category and should be performed constantly and often. Even though this drill is not very game realistic, it gives you that foundation you absolutely need for optimal first touch and feel for the ball. I suggest that you start every first touch training session with this drill. So with this drill, I advise you that you start with a few sets of one touch passing and then progress into two touch. Make sure that every touch is as perfect as it can possibly be. One thing that I want to advise you with all of these drills is that you should try to perform them on a hard surface. You want the ball to come back to you as fast as possible, so instead of performing these drills on grass or turf, try doing them on a hard surface like concrete or gym floor. That's where I would usually do a first touch training session. Okay, drill number two, we have behind the cone passing. This is a very popular drill and for good reason. It may be challenging to begin with, but once you get the hang of it, it should not be a problem. It's extremely easy to set up. All you need is a cone and of course the ball. It's kind of an upgrade over the previous drill since it's also not that game realistic, but it gives you a great foundation and the feel for the ball. These drills should also be performed constantly throughout your career in the same form, although it can be progressed into a more difficult version. Number three, we have L passing drill. So L passing is an excellent drill, especially for the midfielders. If mastered, it gives you that two-touch playability that every coach loves to see in a midfielder. With this drill, you're gonna learn how to quickly receive and pass the ball, which is crucial for today's game. I advise you to use different variations of this drill because it will really maximize the results and again make you a more versatile player. Number four, we have receive to the side. Now we're getting more into the progression type drills. Receive to the side is a great drill since it works on directional first touches, which is very important in the game. It's useful to work on multiple receptions with this drill, as you can see in the video. We have inside, outside, behind the leg, open up, and so on. because you never know when you're going to have to use a certain reception in the game. Also, different receiving skills make you a more versatile and overall better player. And last but not least, we have a hexagon receiving drill. This is where everything comes together. This first touch drill works on your directional first touch and also your turns. We'll talk about turns some other time, but note that they are a very big part of first touch. This drill is very versatile and game realistic. It really mimics the game with all those different receptions. I can guarantee you that if you master the drills that we have just talked about, you will never have any problems with your first touch again. Note that we only talked about the first touch on the ground and we did not cover first touch turns. First touch from the air and turns are very important aspects and will be covered in another video. Again, if you're interested in a first touch training program, check the link in the description, and also check out our 3-step plan for becoming a professional footballer. So this is it for the video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.